Hello everyone, it's Jamie making a new video. This is a very late Nostalgia November video, and it will absolutely be running past Nostalgia November and probably going on to non-Nostalgia February at this rate, because we're playing Pokemon Platinum. But we're not just playing Pokemon Platinum, we're playing Pokemon Renegade Platinum, which is apparently a very cool different version of Pokemon Platinum. I've played a lot of Pokemon Platinum, like a lot. That's why I'm bringing it into Nostalgia November, and I've probably played from the beginning of Pokemon Platinum all the way through. Like, not exaggerating, probably about 10 times now. It's one of my favourite games ever. It's really, really good. But as much as it would be great, to play through it again, I wouldn't say no to that. I think that I'm going to switch up this time so that any potential repetition and boredom doesn't set in. Also, I thought we could make a really cool video to see what this game's like, because it's quite a popular mod of Pokemon Platinum, but I don't think Pokemon Platinum mods are necessarily very well known to many people, so I thought it'd be quite interesting to play through it. I know absolutely nothing about this particular mod, but I do know that it's very high quality, and so I'll quickly run through some of the changes. There's quite a few changes, like little things, like a lot of little things, but the main headlines are that the gym leaders all have 6 Pokemon, which is awesome. They're also hike harder, like higher level and stuff. The AI has been tweaked to be harder. Also, before I move on to more changes, apologies about my eye, it's gone really red. Sorry if that scares any more sensitive viewers. So the AI has been tweaked to make it be a little bit harder, which is really cool. They've changed, I'd probably say who they is, to credit the creator of this mod. I believe the person who made it, Drayano. I'm not sure who Drayano is, but it's from a forum called Project Pokemon. There we go. So if it's good, or if it's bad, thank you for him for providing me, or her, for providing us with this journey. They also have now made it so that every single Pokemon in the National Dex is available in like the story, not just post-game. So it's really dense. Like every area there should be tons of different Pokemon. It's also not just the gym leaders that have had like new Pokemon. It's like all the trainers have got new Pokemon, ones that usually aren't obtainable in the game until later on. It sounds pretty cool. It's basically exactly what I wanted. Some of the ROM hacks I've been looking at, they change too much, and I want to be playing through Pokemon Platinum as it was intended, but this is doing exactly what I wanted to. I want to have different Pokemon, and I want it to be harder. That's basically it, because I think Pokemon Platinum is pretty perfect as it is, but I do want to shake it up a bit. And also, there's some, like, you can play through these games with like randomizers, to, like, change the Pokemon up, like makes them all random, but that's then really immersion breaking, because you've got like the first gym could have like Palkia and Dialga on their team, like level 5, not level 5, like level 10 or whatever it is, which is ridiculous. And you could equally find one of those in the wild. So I'm not really feeling that. I'm also going to be playing with the rule that I'm going to be capturing the first Pokemon I find in an area, and then that is the only Pokemon I can catch in that area, and I will never be able to return to the area to capture any more Pokemon. So it's the nuzlocke rule. I'm not going to go with perma-death because I have no idea how difficult this is going to be. They could have made it super, super, super hard, and if that's the case, then I'm super not going to be able to play through it with having permadeath on. So we're going to have like a half nuzlocke, because I really like the rule of having to capture the first Pokemon you see, because it's always quite funny. You tend to have way more variety that way, like using Pokemon that you don't usually use, and you kind of grow a little bit of attachment to them. So let's get on with it and do the old Professor intro. I'm also probably going to be failing at the controls quite often. It's going to be an interesting ride. Let's do it. Right, yeah, no info needed here. See, I'm already failing. Okay, we know this already. We know this. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. I mean, I believe. Oh, I can't put it. Does it usually have a Munchlax? I can't remember. That's a bit of a ridiculous detail to get hung up on, though, isn't it? I'm going to be male because I'm male. Yes, I'm a boy. We'll go a little bit creative with this one. I'm going to call myself Jamie. I don't usually do that, so I thought I'd be incredibly creative and use a name that I'm not very familiar with for this particular run. Okay. Oh no, I just exited out of it. Oh, yeah, my boy. I told you this would happen. Oh, there we go. That's the low effort one. That's the one we're sticking with. Everyone's going to be shouting my name now. So you're Jane? Oh yeah. Oh, it's got to be Barry, isn't it? Got to go canon with his name. Full immersion. Here we go. Okay, good. That's Professor Ryan. I didn't actually mention the reason why I'm actually doing this is because I'm so disappointed with Pokemon Shield that I just wanted to play a good Pokemon game, and also one that was vaguely difficult, which is why I'm doing the mod. A bit depressing, really, isn't it? All the usual stuff. I should probably figure out what the turbo button is, because some of this stuff we don't need to. I mean, we don't need to see this over and over again, do we? I'm going to figure out how to fast forward some of this stuff. Let's have a look. Okay, so I've now enabled the turbo on the game, if you can tell by the music, just so we can get past all this rubbish. So the mod does actually, it did actually add in some like new speech options and stuff, but oh, what's happening here? Oh, it's changed something that I don't want to change. Yeah, also I believe the mod adds like tons of new items into the overworld as well, which is pretty cool. We know what happens here, thud. This is not a playthrough for people who haven't played Pokemon Platinum before. Oh my goodness me. His dad's there. The Tycoon boss. Damn. Palmer, that's his name. Oh, cool. Better take my bag and journal too, and say bye to Daddy before he leaves. Oh, that's funny. I wonder how much new content and dialogue is going to be in this mod. That's pretty cool. Oh, his dad's gone. I wonder if his dad's going to be like an NPC that has a role in this. That'd be pretty cool. Maybe I shouldn't fast forward loads of it. Falkness is gone. Imagine being isolated in a town. Like these kids, I don't know how old they are, but they're not that young. They're like probably like 13 or something. And they've been trapped in this town their entire lives because no one gave them a Pokemon. Imagine like, what a horrible existence they have. There's even a ledge that's like half the size of them and they can't climb up. They've just been in this tiny town with like 5 houses their entire lives. They can't even go to school. I'm pretty sure there's only one school in the whole game. It's in Jubilife City, and it's a Pokemon school. It's an awful existence. I wonder if they've changed the starters or not. I doubt it, but yeah, we do love Pokemon a lot. Very nice professor, giving me 2 extremely rare Pokemon. Is the annoying assistant? Oh my goodness. So the intro to Platinum is not as good as Pearl at all. I'd much prefer the Pearl intro when you have to like go to the lake and you see Cyrus and all the cool stuff happens. Also, that could have just been the original Platinum. Like, I haven't played these games in a long time. I have played them a lot. I can promise you that. Oh no, not Turtwig. Yep. I haven't. So Chimchar was my very first starter, and it was very exciting. And then every other playthrough, pretty much, I think, of this game, I've chosen a different starter because I was like, oh, I can't choose Chimchar. But then I ended up just using Turtwig and Piplup way more than I used Chimchar. So I'm gonna go against that. Probably gonna see in the original. Obviously, there were like no fire type Pokemon. It was like the main bad thing about well, Pearl, Platinum, but better. But Pearl and Diamond, there were no fire types. So and there were loads of grass areas. So you had to get a bit creative with what you chose to defeat them with. Okay, first battle. It'd be funny if he already has like 6 Pokemon. Nah, just standard battle. It'd be a little bit stupid if it wasn't a standard battle. Okay. It's probably not be the most exciting. Gotta love the first battles, right? Gotta get your blood pumping. Probably gonna lose. Well, actually, I'm gonna lose. Yeah. $40. I blacked out. Just in front of my friend, and all he could do is gloat about how he won. Hopefully we won't lose in such a boring, slow fashion next time. Yeah, we can see how this rubbish. Yeah. Okay. Let's go and see what's in the first area. This is Wazy Cyrus. I think I was getting mixed up. What's going on? There's a guy standing there. Team Galactic have got to be... Oh, actually no. Second best villains. The best villains are Team Plasma. Just by virtue of Black and White 2 existing and having them turn into terrorist pirates and having that whole story of like old Team Plasma and new Team Plasma existing together, so good. I will say that Pokemon Black 2 and White 2 is the best Pokemon game. It is my favourite Pokemon game of the lot. They basically just added everything they've added before. It was like the ultimate Pokemon. It was like a good difficulty, tons of Pokemon, really long, really interesting villains, really interesting bosses. The music was great. Like, everything about that game was really, really good. And then X and Y came out, awful, and that was probably the worst Pokemon game at that point. It probably still is actually. I think Sword and Shield is very close to being as bad as X and Y, but I think X and Y is probably the worst. Oh, that's a new Pokemon already. Excellent. Unfortunately, I haven't got any Pokeballs, so I can't do much. He's probably going to kill me now. Let's just get that over and done with. I don't think he has anything except for... Oh no, he did do some damage to me. Ooh, there's a variety now. And they're all the right levels as well. This is going to be good. Oh, a thing that I like about the old games, which is a ridiculous thing to say because this is like a standard feature in all RPGs, is that you feel compelled to actually try and make your team as good as they can possibly be. Whereas in X and Y, and not Sun and Moon, but X and Y and Sword and Shield, you kind of want to, you don't want to be making your team powerful just in case they get too OP, because then that ruins the whole game. You can't, once you've over leveled, you can't go back down again. So if you steamroll the next few gyms, there's nothing you can do, and you probably ruin the rest of the game, which is crazy. Oh, I love this music, by the way. Yeah, like you get to a point where it's you over level, whereas in these games, the gyms are always ahead of you. Like, yeah, you could over level them if you wanted to, but it's a lot of work, especially without the the ridiculously OP EXP share. So, I'm definitely going to give it a nickname. I think that's one of the nuzlocke rules, isn't it? It's going to be called Beta, isn't he? Only fitting for my star to be called that. He's probably going to die a lot. I am definitely happy with that nickname. Yeah, it's nice to have these games where you actually have to put effort in. It's so pathetic. It's like, why did they think that they should make these any easier than they already are? Well, you can definitely skip all this. Yeah, we don't need to know about it. I'll take the Pokedex. Also, this is a ridiculous thing to say maybe, but I kind of missed the whole context of, Pokeraider. That's interesting. Also, he thudded into me, I definitely didn't have before. I don't miss this bit, but I do miss the actual reason for having the Pokedex. In Sword and Shield, they just kind of give it to you. Like, I don't know. Some people will like that, some people, I don't think I do. I like having the context. Makes. Oh, please don't do the whole catching thing. Oh, so they did this. Now, I'm not familiar with modding, so it might be really hard to do this, but they didn't mod in having to go all the way back to the initial town. That's really annoying. Oh well. I mean, we have turbo boost, so it's not too bad at all. She just says like nothing anyway. She just goes, oh, you're going on like a huge journey. Little does she know that on this journey you fight terrorists who literally set off a mini nuke next to a huge city, and you're told to do that by a really irresponsible scientist. The whole thing's crazy. Enough of that. Let's go out and see how hard these trainers are going to be, and also what my first catchable Pokemon's. Not in this area. Let's get out of here. Okay. Right. Oh, you gonna teach me about catching? Oh wait, what? Oh. Oh, damn. Oh, this is cool. Okay, they've added. This is cool. This is a cool mod. So not only have they added a battle with the other rival straight off the bat, which doesn't normally happen. She usually just teaches you how to catch Pokemon. Do you even fight her? I'm not convinced you ever fight her in this game. I think you just fight alongside her. I'm pretty sure in Pokemon Platinum there's only one rival. So this is cool. Luckily, it's Turtwig. Level 9! It's kind of scary. Okay, I'm gonna get loads of XP for that. I reckon that's gonna get me quite a fair bit up. Yeah. That was quite a generous early fight to have. Damn. 100. Got 0 for winning. Great. Okay. 30. That's what I'm saying. Yes. Good. Okay. My first Pokemon is Zigzagoon. It's okay. I'll take it. Who would have been cooler? Have like a different type of team? I'll take it. Haven't got Obstagoon. Obstagoon's one of the things. The new Pokemon from which are awesome. Like Obstagoon is amazing. Got a Zigzagoon. The initial rodent are actually really good initially, because when they evolve they become like really powerful in the early game. The issue is they become redundant very, very quickly, so he's not going to stay on my team very long. I think it's appropriate to call him Alpha. Right, I'm going to heal him up, and I'm going to do a little bit of grinding so he's actually usable. Zigzagoon is awful. I just found a shiny Shinx. I never, ever find shinies. Is this because of the mod? Or have I just gotten incredibly lucky very randomly? Nuzlocke rules though. So sad. I don't think I can make an exception for shinies. Okay, I'm going to make actual progress now. I think Zigzagoon is alright. He's pretty poor, really, but I think he's good enough to fend for himself a little bit before Chimchar comes in. There's so many Pokemon in this area. This is awesome. There's usually like 2 or 3 Pokemon here. Like Bidoof. I haven't actually seen Bidoof yet. Okay, let's see what these Pokemon are going to be like. Centra. There's so many. I wonder if all the rodents are here. They could be. Okay, well I'm level 9. But you watch him absolutely destroy me. Okay, good. Covert's not bad at all. I can rely on it. Although I should probably go to the Pokemon Zone because it's really low on PP. Okay. Bidoof. Hello! Yeah, these are definitely higher levels than they usually do. I'm sure she usually has like a level 5 Pokemon. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's just not very thrilling, is it? Okay, Zigzagoon's now actually reasonable, I think. Still keeps going up with like 1s and 0s though. Otisleaf sucks. Probably better than like yeah. Better than Growl, I guess. It's got ice cream, I wonder what the ice is. I haven't even looked at his like stats. I should probably have a look into what he's like. I thought pick up, that's why. What's he holding? Potion. Okay. Nothing I want then. Okay, I'm just gonna go back to town. and get my Zigzagoon back up to good health. Okay. We can deal with these now. Level 10. Yeah, that's nothing. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Trainer Joey. I really like shorts. Oh, Tristan. I should have remembered that. I actually did know that. Okay, I will actually use Chimchar, I think. I think he's dying to be used. Okay. I forgot how sluggish this game was though. I never really found this to be an issue when I played it on the DS all those years ago, but this is really slow. Okay. Nice and easy. Youngster. It's definitely more difficult. I think on Victory Road, I reckon every trainer is going to have 6 Pokemon, and it's going to be like a mini Elite 4 every single time you encounter one, which is pretty cool. Definitely going to do this use Chimchar. I can't neglect it too much. I have a habit of using the really bad Pokemon for ages and then like just the actually good ones get left behind. Burning Liquid knows Protect at this level. It's quite pathetic to have really. Nice enough. Don't think we'll get that item. Just get through that. What's in here? I have to say, having a boost button in any RPG like this is such a welcome thing to have. This is what we need Looker. I wonder if there's a Looker battle in this particular version. Can't catch anyone, I haven't been to the next area yet. That man, what are you doing? Let's look a bit. What? Mr. How did you know? Look a bit is a really weird character with his own theme that they added to this game, and he basically never shows up. He shows up like 3 times. I really hope that there's a battle with him. Okay. Okay. Well, that rounds off the first episode of Pokemon Renegade Platinum. That was incredibly fun. Really enjoyed that. Obviously, it's going to get a lot more exciting very soon. I'm looking forward to seeing how I'm going to deal with the first gym, because if there's 6 Pokemon and I'm doing a nuzlocke, then I'm definitely not going to have any fighting types unless I'm really, really lucky. And I might not even have, I'll have 4 Pokemon by then, so it's going to be really tight and probably a lot of grinding just to make my Pokemon really high levels, but it's going to be a lot of fun, I think. All about that turbo button. If there was no turbo button, that'd be a whole different story. So yeah, thank you very much for watching that. In the next episode, we will be facing off against the first gym leader. Yeah. Speak to you soon. Have a nice evening, morning or afternoon, depending on your time zone.